It's a new year, and we have to dig into all of our tasty data to try and improve things. Because if you're not tracking, if you're not measuring things, you can't improve them. So just looking and saying, last year was terrible for sales or last year was great for sales, if you're not digging into the data that you got, then you're literally leaving money on the table because we don't know what did good for us. So I want to look at the keywords that were working, save them, so throughout the year we can use this data to help optimize our shops and do the very best. Why is keywords what I'm focusing on? First of all, if you're selling on Etsy, you're selling on Etsy because of that warm audience, that search volume of people who are coming to Etsy looking to buy things. So we want to get found in the search for keywords by people who have their credit cards in their hand ready to buy. Keywords are so important. They're a part of the puzzle. They're not everything, but they're so important because it's the free way to get hold of those customers that are coming, hopefully looking to buy. It's people we've not had to pay for ads for. It's people that we've never met before. We've not built up on our mailing lists or our social media followers. So the keywords from the Etsy search are super important, and figuring out what was working for us before is really important. I'm going to use my eRank expert account. You can use a free eRank account. You can sign up. You don't have to put in your credit card details or anything. That's free forever. Or you can go into your shop dashboard, your shop stats, and with a pen and paper, save everything. I much prefer having it all in one place, but you can follow these steps anywhere. So what I'm going to do from my dashboard here. Now, I have connected up my Etsy shop to Google Analytics and then connected that to eRank. There's some videos about that. I'll link if I remember. But you want to do that because then Google Analytics is tracking the keyword data for you. You can go into your Etsy shop, but I think we'll agree it can be a little difficult to find all the keywords. And again, it can be difficult. Google Analytics has all the data, doesn't show it very good. I find it easier to use this integration with eRank, but you don't have to if you want to make it difficult on yourself. Oh, by the way, I also work for eRank, but I'm not sponsored or paid or anything for any of these videos. I'm just using eRank because I use eRank. So we're going to go into Shop Insights and Traffic Stats. Now, this is going to default. My shop's not even open yet. I will do that in the very next thing I do. So there's no data. Now, we have a drop down. When you're looking at stats, you want to look at the most amount of data that you sensibly can. Okay, I don't want to look at 10 years of data because what happened at 10 years ago is not really relevant to just now. But unless you have had hundreds of sales over the Christmas period, you probably don't have enough data to get anything very meaningful. If you start looking at very, very small amounts of data, you're basically wasting your time. Big bang for your buck is to look at large amounts of data. So if you didn't get hundreds of sales over the holiday season, then pick this default and go down. You can pick a custom range. I'm going to pick the last 15 months. That covers 2 Christmas periods for me and the whole rest of the year. So these are the keywords that were kind of working for me. And all I'm doing here, this is showing on Etsy the number of visits and also where I was ranking on Etsy on average, so I can see what keywords were working. Now, what we've got on eRank is keyword lists. This is instead of the pen and paper to write everything down. This is why I'm using eRank here. You can write everything down, but we don't want to. We want to use a keyword list. And so in the expert plan, I can have lots of different lists and I can have up to 100 keywords on a list. I think 100 keywords is good to be getting on with for my shop. So I'm going to create a new list for 2025 bangers. Let's create this list. Now, everything I save is going to be saved to this list just now. So I just want to look at these keywords and everything that's even slightly relevant. Now, by slightly relevant, I don't just mean keywords that I'm going to add as tags right now. Things like my own name. I don't really need to add that as a tag. I might. Some people are searching for it. But hey, I want to track it to see if more people start searching for it, because that means more people's heard of me. But so what's relevant for me? Corgi, name of my shop, absolutely. That's good. That's my second highest visit. It's not a bad thing if people are excuse me. It's not a bad thing if people are searching for your shop name. That means brand recognition. It's either people who've bought from you before or spotted you on your social media. So if you are showing up for this, it's really important and hopefully really high. As this is an average number, it doesn't mean I was shown just in position 6. Most likely the whole of the page is full of my listings, so 6 is just the average place where I was seen. Corgi gifts, yes, these are all good names for things. These are all relevant to what I make, and I'm interested in seeing how they do. Needle felted dog, I think. Hey, we'll take it. I see that search term a lot. My shop name spelt differently. Corgi bats felt. These are all very relevant for me. Oh. So that's really good. I'm showing for relevant keywords. All the way, yeah. Individual dog breed names. This is something I was thinking of focusing on this year, because people search like Skye Terriers are not the most popular breed of dogs, but people who are into them, there's not much merch for them and they're very into them. Anyway, so just literally saving everything that's relevant, and this is fantastic because practically everything is relevant. In my expert account, I can save up to 100 keywords. So, okay, I think that's probably going to be in German or something. I'll leave that. Don't need that. Custom stuffed dog. Okay, I'm going to take. I don't make a stuffed dog, but if people are searching for it, yeah. It would be nice to know anyway. Corgi merch. Corgi butt dog bookmark. That's people searching for exactly my title, pretty much. Cats. Oh, another breed of dog I've got to work on. I assume that's somebody else's trade name. I'm not that I could look up that if it's a shop or something and potentially track it, but I'm not going to track the keyword. I don't like dodgy tactics. Jacob Sheep, fantastic. I've got to push them a little bit. My shop name again, but a bit wrong. Pet replica, hadn't thought of that. Interesting. But I don't need to focus on it too much. Eatsy's showing me high in the search. So good to know that. Needlefelt border collie, needlefelt animal, bookmark, Boston Tibetan. Ooh, so I assume that's silken windhound in German. I know I'm saying no to some German words, yes to others. Doesn't really matter. Don't overthink this. Just felted dog with hair, I can do that. I don't make corgi slippers, but I've got 75 keywords that are relevant already. What you can also do, I don't get many views from social, probably nothing will show. Okay, that's better than I thought. So you can have a look and say what's working on Pinterest. There's other social media platforms are available, but hey, that's okay. I got some views from Pinterest, and others probably nothing in here. I am wrong. Yeah, interesting. These are just other websites. I'm not sure. Etsy.com, is that telling us people have come from things on Etsy that aren't search. That's good to know. I'll maybe speak to the team and see if we can get more in depth on that. But yeah, so here's your views, things from Google. Yep. Good to know, but we're not doing anything with that just now. I want to go back to Etsy. The other thing you can do, like here's my top term. If you click the drop down, I'm going to see some of what listings were bringing that traffic, and this has been my top listing. So let's dive into this. You can go into all your top listings and do this as well, and just have a look. Let's get back to 15 months. Have a look at what was really working for these listings. Now, I'm likely to have saved all of these already, but I just want to go in and have a look. I can see how recent these visits were. So mainly the corgi slippers was a year ago, so that's fine. We don't even have to worry about that. But yeah, some good recent views, so that's good to know. And the other thing you can look at here is the views that are coming from Etsy ads to that listing. If you had your ads on and you haven't been tracking what's going on with the ads, then you're definitely wasting money. But so let's see what the ads, not the best, but dog paper clips, that's one. I would prefer not being found in ads for that, for people clicking when they see my ad, because that's very specific. They were looking for me. But anyway, so I found another thing there. So you can dive into all of that. Now that's great. We have a list of 77 keywords. What on earth are we going to do with that? So go to view list and we can see, whoa, already. See, the very first thing. Now it's reset the order, so I'm going to go down. I saw Tibetan Terrier. I just want to look at that right straight away. It was Tibetan. Someone remind me. This isn't live, so you can't. There we go. Tibetan Spaniel has had a peak. It's only 60 searches, but there's such a small competition. Wow, excuse me. So I do have some Tibetan Spaniels I've made. That might be worth pushing those listings a little bit. What we can do, just have a look at these, sort by the average searches. Let's see what's really good. Now, if you don't know, by the way, you can, if you go into the columns, you can add different columns here. Very important. If you see like the notes column or something, you can say, what am I doing with all these keywords? You know, what's good with this? So I could write here, important for Christmas. I don't even know if I spelt that right. I'm just typing randomly. Yeah, not bad. I say not bad, terrible. But I'm looking at them. That was dipping low through the year, but suddenly it's taken off. Now it's got high competition, but if I'm making cat bookmarks, dog bookmarks, corgi bookmarks, and they do super good, then I could show up in the search for the corgi bookmark, and then Etsy might start showing me for bookmarks where there's lots of people searching. So I just want to come down and the flags are handy here too. What are, let's go purple for aspirational. If it's not a keyword, I'm not going to just put bookmark into my title and tags. I'll put like cat bookmark or something, but I'm going to keep an eye on bookmarks. Just have them here because it's really interesting. The same with corgi. But then we go to things with lower competition, more relevant. Corgi gifts. Do I want to remember this one for Christmas? So holidays. So I can even put a date. Let's say, okay, end of summer. And the idea is I want to come back to this list again and again and see what's important for me. Border Collie. Now, this is interesting to me because that's just been picking up after a bit of a patchy year, but it really was doing consistently well over the Christmas period. So I want to say, I really want to be looking at that because it is really low competition. And what I am going to do, I can click on Border Collie, and this is going to take me to the keyword tool results for Border Collie. So I get to see the stuff that we've already seen. I can even change and look at other countries. United Kingdom's doing good, but we'll stick with United States because that's the biggest that's the biggest market on Etsy. So for starters, Border Collie, all bars are green. That's a good start. Oh, now, Border Collie lovers love everything about Border Collies. This is relevant for me because I have a Border Collie, so I can even take good social media pictures. I actually have a bunch of Border Collie sculptures that I made that I've done nothing with, so I can make listings, so that's a bit lucky. But let's have a look at what other keywords related to something that I just found there could well be. Well, of course, collie, but Border Collie gifts. I can't do t-shirt, but if anyone can, people were searching for it. And let's click this by what was big last month. Obviously, gift for her. People put that in their tags all the time. Personalized gift. Now, it is a personalized gift, actually, although that was much more popular last year than this year. So Etsy was pushing that. A gift for him. Yeah, Christmas gifts. These are all massive competition, so I'm not really worried about them. I want to keep an eye on dog. Just as a word, so I can see the trends. Are more people searching for dogs than usual? Because that's important for me, because corgis, border collies, etc. are all dogs, so it can tell you things are becoming popular. Christmas gift again, yeah, we know, but dog ornament. I used to have that as a keyword. I removed it. This is an interesting one because how the UK uses the word ornament and how the US uses the word ornament is different. For me, an ornament is a sculpture. It's an ornamental thing that sits on a shelf, but people were purchasing it and assuming it was a Christmas tree ornament. So they're saying, how do I hang it on the tree? And I was having to add some hangers to it. So I didn't like the idea so much, but maybe, just maybe, I want to keep an eye out for that for next year. It's a popular thing. Why not? Bathroom decor? No. Dogs, let's grab the plural because we've still got room in our list. A pet lover gift. Now, I'm guessing this is from Etsy's gift mode. Who knows? Gift for dog lovers. So some ideas for different keywords. Dog lover gift. Even just to keep an eye on them because they've done a big spike. Is that spike going to stay or is it going to go back to nothing? So this means next month when I look at this keyword list, I can see, are these still good things? Fridge magnets. Now, yes, I have started making some fridge magnets. So keep an eye on that. Dog mum, Mother's Day's coming up. Will that peak for Mother's Day? And we've seen Border Collie is actually a pretty good keyword, so I should throw in some more Border Collies. It might drop. It might drop to next to nothing. Oh, what have dogs got to do with boho wall decor? People put random tags on listings. Could it be living room decor? Yes, but I'm not going to try with that competition. Guys, hey, if you do sweatshirts, a collie sweatshirt has been a pretty popular thing. we've already got that. Animal lover gift, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Dog breed gifts, I don't think that's going to be much good, but I'm keeping it just to remind myself to look into the individual dog breeds. So, we've got Border Collie. Dog breed keychain, interesting. Dog parent gift. So I'm just saving all of these. Christmas dog, well, that's probably a gift for a dog rather than dogs as a gift. But I'm saving these to give myself some ideas. Border Collie decor. So I can come back and remember these. So we go back to our list. And we have a whole bunch of keywords that I can just come in and see how are they doing. Just scroll down this and have a look. Are there any interesting ones? Are there I can sit and see, okay, Chinese crested. Hey, it's not loads, but I would like to be the person when these 10 or so people search, I'd like to be the person found, because it's pretty easy for me to make a listing for a custom Chinese crested dog. They're also visually pretty stunning, so that would do well on social media. So, could I take half of those 10 sales a month on Chinese crested dogs? Possibly. It's cute. Let's aim for that, because then we've got Chinese crested, so there's 20 searches. Chinese crested plush. I'm going to sneak plush into my keywords because nobody's using it. And the same collie, border collie. What are all the things with corgis? Yes, I've got bookmark. A lot of these are my own terms, but it's good to keep an eye. How often are people searching for corgi butt? Again, 10 searches. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but I can make loads of different listings and hit loads of different keywords. Like corgi butt can get seen for corgi butt bookmark and corgi gifts and corgi merchandise. So I could get those 10 searches. I could get those 10 searches, 10 searches there, 3,000 searches there, another 10 there. So yeah, I think it's worth keeping an eye on the little guys. Dominate the little things, and then you can build up to getting, because I got that before. I was doing well for corgi butt and then corgi butt bookmark, and then I started showing up for corgi and corgi gifts. Yeah, because corgi by its own 7,000, it's higher competition, so Etsy pulls you into these. So I've got a ton of ideas to keep an eye on, and that is the main thing. Find the keywords that were already working for you and save them. The good thing with this is every time I open it, it's going to update to the current month. So I'm going to be able to keep an eye. Is gifts for dog lovers going to stay high or not? I might throw it in a wee tag just now. It's probably not going to be doing great, but doesn't cost me anything because all of my listings are relevant for that. So let's try. Probably won't show up. Worth a go. But yeah, if nothing else, I have a list of keywords and I get to see what's suddenly popping off, what's suddenly interesting, and then I can come back and I can say, what are important ones? What am I getting found for? Because these searches are estimated, so average searches estimated on massive panels of buyers. It's not every single person. So if something's got 10 searches, who knows? It might have 50 searches one week. It might be doing a little bit better. It's just an estimate, but it means it's not getting tens of thousands of searches, but it might be more than 10. It might work for me, even if it's only 10 searches. That might be enough, because if I can have 100 listings and each of them are getting, say, 5 keywords with 10 searches are working for each of my 100 listings, hey, suddenly I'm getting quite a lot more sales. Anyway, so that's do this just now to save all of your keywords into one place. And we will be working on this for the rest of the year. I hope that helps. Anyway, I will see you next time.